Christopher Johnstone discovered his career path while a student in the Cedar Rapids Community Schools, thanks to a variety of opportunities that were available to him and the encouragement of the teachers who inspired him. By the time he graduated from Jefferson High School in 1999, his passion for performing was undeniable.
I've always regarded my education in Cedar Rapids to be extremely special, and you really only realize this until you go somewhere else and you travel and you find out, oh, how did you grow up? How did you grow up? What did you do? And it started at elementary school. I went to Coolidge Elementary School. Immediately, there was this sense of community within the school. One of the coolest things that we did every year was we had a school musical where the entire school would get involved. Every class had an act in the production. The art teacher was the art director, so she designed all the sets, and then all the parents would come on certain nights and help paint all the drops. And so you learn how to do projects like that, you know. It was special experiences like that, even from elementary school, that I remember and that helped shape what I do today. It was also very apparent in middle school that music was very important in the community because the high schools would visit Taft, and we'd see them and be like, oh, that's cool. I want to be in that group when I get into Jefferson or Washington or whatever. It wasn't just like a surprise that it just happened to be good everywhere. It was always, oh, this is building into this is feeding into this. You know, there's smart people in this community recruiting and getting young people excited about singing.
Christopher earned his bachelor's degree in vocal performance from Arizona State University and went on to earn his master's degree in opera performance from California State, Long Beach. He worked professionally with symphonies, churches, and regional opera companies while attending school, and then earned the opportunity to study opera at the prestigious Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. This launched his career and a move to New York City to enter the circuit as a performer.
I did go to college for 9 years, which is a long time, but throughout that time I was working professionally and building the career, and that's kind of what you have to do if you want to make a mark in this business. But I quickly learned that there's not many people in the acting theater world, music theater world, that have the singing chops, and there's not many people in the opera world that have the acting chops. So I was like, I want to be the person to bridge that gap. So I really do consider myself a hybrid, and have now kind of moved into the world between opera and theater. I specialize in the classic music theater and bringing a trained voice to contemporary music theater.
His range of ability helped him to land leading roles in national tours for both Avita and South Pacific. He also sold out performances here last summer as a part of the Bruce Moore Cabaret series, thrilling the Cedar Rapids audiences who lined up to welcome him home.
The last 2 tours I did, which took, the Avita was a year and South Pacific was a year and a half. I mean, that's a long time to be doing the same show. I did South Pacific over 500 times. I mean, it's crazy to think that. When you get a production that has, I would say, a dream team, creative team, world-renowned director, award-winning lighting designer, costume designer, that type of team, you really have to take advantage of that and get as much as you can out of it.
Christopher also notes how much he benefited from his involvement in AP History, English, and Biology. He was a member of a national academic decathlon team and was a salutatorian of his graduating class. As he puts it, this was a committed community of teachers, and the proof was in the pudding.
I had a great time with instrumental music, with band at Jefferson High School. We had a great program. Earl Dickinson, Andy Hauk, they took the Band of Blue to the Rose Parade. We marched in the Rose Parade, which was one of the coolest things ever. I do have to say that I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for the teachers in Cedar Rapids, just because I had such great teachers. One thing I realized is that I was lucky to get each one of them in the pinnacle of their career. So whether it be, Coolidge with Kathleen McNamara or Jefferson with Dr. Pete Eklund or Carol Trello, they were both operating at the top of their game. So because I was so inspired by those teachers, because we were part of something that was really special, I always wanted to continue that, and be part of that. So that's why I'm still singing and performing. And I think because we had such good education, that has, helped prepare me for the real world and for this type of career.
Chris is also quick to point out how the Cedar Rapids schools and the Iowa public school system far exceeds other states.
When my family moved to California after I was out of high school, My youngest brother, Andrew, was starting high school. He was a freshman. So he starts out, first day of school, a week or two goes by, and his teachers, our parents, we all realized that he was a whole year ahead of the other kids. He was so well prepared that he was a whole year ahead of the California student. So that was when we first realized, oh, Iowa is special. They do have incredible education.
What is his advice for students today? Simply put, don't be afraid to try it all.
I think one of the most useful things about growing up in Cedar Rapids is that we had access to a lot of different things and a lot of different activities. And I would definitely urge people to try different things. Take soccer, but also join a choir. The more things you try, the more it informs everything else. So don't be afraid to try something new. Like, really do try to diversify your portfolio.
We are pleased to congratulate District Alumni Christopher Johnstone on his outstanding career.